Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nazuk from Bihar and this is day 11th of my English speaking challenge. And today I literally didn't want to record it because my procrastination thing is at peak right now. And it's 2:30 something, 2:30 a.m. right now. And I was totally convinced that I will not record it because I am so sleepy today. And I thought, you know, I got time to record the video, but I wasted it. And that's the thing that I usually do. And I always thought that I will not waste my time, and I did this. That's why it's getting too late. When I was about to record the video, it was 1 o'clock or something, 1 a.m. I just wasted my time all the time, not in studying, just using social media. It was all useless. And after that, my mother's back pain started, and she is suffering a lot of throat back pain. And she did a lot of work today. That's why she had started a severe pain in her back. And you know, before that, one incident happened. My head got severe headache. Right now it's still, but at that time it was at the high peak. And my younger brother, I asked help, like to give a little massage to my head so that I can get rid of my headache, which is totally at high peak. And he did. He gave me a little massage in my headache, on my headache, and it feels good, you know. So at that time I realized, I thought I will not completely I will not completely finish completely what I can say, vanish the pain of my mother's back pain, but still I can contribute a little that will make her feel good. So just I took the oil which she used, see, which she uses daily on her back, which oil is recommended by doctor to use her when she got back pain. So I took that oil and I started giving my mama's back pain massage. She was totally in pain that time. I thought, how am I supposed to record a video at that time? So I just started giving massage, and we talked together. And she feels so good after this. And I just shared this story to my mother that my younger brother did that thing, that and that time I thought this, and then I came to give you a massage so that I can able to contribute it to reduce your pain while if I'm not able to vanish it fully. She said that it vanished completely. Thank you so much. And she just kissed me, she hugged me, and she feels so happy. I think this is a thing, when you stood for your family at this point, no one in this world can compare your family. And that's the thing what I realized, because they are with you each and every time, and you are becoming their part of life. If they are feeling some kind of pain, then you automatically want to reduce it or vanish it. And meanwhile that person feels so happy. I really feel happy after seeing my mother happy. The thing is, right now, I'm so sleepy, to be honest with you. I want to be honest with you guys. But I thought, if, like, my inner good soul thought, if you will skip today, you'll skip tomorrow, you'll skip it day after tomorrow. You need to do this. Make it, it will not take too long. That's the thing. Even my eyes are hurting right now. It's actually too late, and while I'm doing my mama's massage, it increases the time, but still, it's worth it. It's all worth it. So, as I told you, as always, I'm clueless today. But I think yesterday I got one topic right, and I discussed with you guys. I have discussed this with you all guys. Now, what am I supposed to tell you guys? Even my head is, I'm getting that severe headache again. I don't know why. This part and this part hurts a lot when you got a headache, and then this middle part is a little bit, but your this and this part, I think it's called temples. It's so painful. Hey, wait. I have something for you guys. Wait. There's one. I read something about physics today, and it's about physics scientists. Okay. Let me read it for you guys. Physics scientists, ancient and classical era, Archimedes, 287 to 212 BC, known for the principle of buoyancy and the concept of leverage. Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC. In BC or BCE, before Common Era, the years reduced, okay, and in AC, after Common Era, the years increased. So Aristotle, 384 to 332 BC, developed theories on motion which were influential for centuries. Next is 17th and 18th century. Do you know this fact that 17th century means 1600 something? When we talk about 18th century, it means 17 something. So it goes one extra. If we are living in 2025, so we will say that it's 21st century. I don't know why, but this is what it is. I will learn about it. The next is, so the first two physics scientists was ancient and classical. Next is 17th and 18th century. We got two scientists, physics scientists basically. Isaac Newton, 1642 to 1727. Formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, a cornerstone of classical physics. The next is Charles Augustin de Coulomb, 1736 to 1806, described the force between electric charges and Coulomb's law. 19th century, Michael Faraday, 1791 to 1867, discovered electromagnetic induction and laid the foundation for electric motor technology. Okay. Do you know about Galileo Galilei? As I know, where the first law of inertia, which is mentioned in the Newton's first law, the foundation was given by Galileo Galilei, which I have read. Galileo's contribution is like observation and experiment. Galileo performed experiments with balls rolling on ramps, observing how they would continue to move if the friction was reduced. It was the foundation. Early concept was that he deduced that an object would remain in motion at a constant speed in a straight line if no force acted on it, a foundational idea for inertia. Amazing, right? So Newton's refinement was like generalization. Isaac Newton took Galileo's concept and generalized it into his first law of motion, making it a fundamental law of physics that applies to all objects and situations. Formula definition. Newton's law states that an object at rest will stay at rest and an object in motion will stay in motion at a constant velocity, which is called uniform motion, unless an external force acts upon it. Got it? Guys, I have nothing to say today. That's why I'm just reading. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, there was a question like who gave this inertia law? If the question was that, then what do we say? The first experimental observation was done by Galileo Galilei, but the actual formula was given by Sir Isaac Newton. So when I say who gave this inertia law, then you would say Sir Isaac Newton. Although Galileo Galilei first proposed the concept of inertia, and Sir Isaac Newton later defined and generalized it into his first law of motion, which is also known as the law of inertia. The first law of motion of Newton is known as the law of inertia. Galileo observed that a body in motion would stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force, like friction, leading to his initial understanding of the principle. Just like the way they understand it, they explain it. Newton expanded on this idea to create a universal law applicable to all motions. Yeah, Newton was a really great person. There's a question for you. Why everything or every object try to oppose any change? What's the reason? Why are they always opposed to change? Just like in my state. Why am I always opposing the change in myself? Why my procrastination thing always being hard on me? Due to inertia. Law of inertia. Inertia is the inherent characteristics, while the law of inertia is the description of what happens because of that characteristic. Okay, there's a difference actually I have written. Inertia and law of inertia. Is a difference? Of course it is. Inertia is the inherent characteristics. It's automatically present inside anything. While the law of inertia is the description of what happens because of that characteristics. Like what are the application? No, not application. What are the results? Just because of inertia. Inertia is the property of an object to resist changes in its state of motion. Obviously, just like me. I always resist myself to gain a change in myself. The law of inertia is also known as Newton's first law of motion, is a statement that describes how this property behaves. Here, how this property behaves. I have a question, guys. Like, why when a bus starts from rest? Okay, first tell me. If a bus starts from rest, the passenger's head will move downward, backward, or upward. Which one? Do you know? So basically, did I explain it earlier? I am not sure. Possibly I did. Let's forget it. Now, if I discussed it, then I need to complete it. So when car starts from rest, so it applies. It was in motion, okay? So the force was also acted upon the leg part of the passenger who is sitting in the bus. So the leg part is also started moving with the bus, but the upper part of the passenger was not in a contact of force, not having any kind of force. That's why the upper part opposes. Actually, if you read deeper, the upper part is actually at his own place, but just because the bus is moving, it feels like that the passengers